Today we're chatting with the director of I Saw Three Black Lights, Santiago Lozano Alvarez, who is here presenting the Canadian premiere of his film. This is part of the Vanguard section, the series that is quite young here at VIF. It's in its third year, and it's showcasing emerging filmmakers from around the world who are pushing the boundaries of cinema in one way or another. And Santiago takes us behind the scenes of his film and with really great insight into the making of and involvement of the African Colombian communities and some of his own thoughts about filmmaking and what he tries to achieve as a filmmaker. So tune in. Welcome to the VIF podcast. This is your chance to get the inside track from the people behind the films you love and the films you're yet to discover. This podcast was recorded on the unceded territories of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh nations. Recorded during the 43rd edition of the Vancouver International Film Festival, these conversations take us behind the scenes with the creators bringing their work to the big screen. My name is Sonia Baxa, and today I'll be in conversation with Santiago Lozano Alvarez. Welcome, Santiago.
Okay, thank you very much. Hello, everybody. I am really happy to be here in this podcast, but of course in the BIF. And tonight we will have my screening and the Q&A. So I am really excited with it.
We're really happy you are able to make it here. Santiago will be presenting his film I Saw Three Black Lights, which world premiered earlier this year at the Berlinale, so congratulations.
Thank you.
This is where I also first saw it, and it was just beautiful. A beautiful film and a pleasure to see it on the big screen with that audience. And we're very happy to present the Canadian premiere of the film to our audience. And we're very much looking forward to hearing your thoughts about the film, learning more about, because the film itself is so rich in cultural tradition. And I was hoping if you can present the film in your own words, what it's about.
Yes. So this film is about Jose de los Santos. He is a wise man from the Pacific region in Colombia. In this region, there are a lot of communities, Afro-Colombian communities established in this region. And in this region, the mortuary ritual is really important to connect with the territory, to connect with the way to live in this territory. And so this old man received the announcement of his death and start a trip through the jungle to find the place where he have to die and rest in peace. But in this trip, he find with different groups arms that fighting for the territory to control the territory. So he have to survive to the guns and to find the place where rest in peace. And it's a spiritual trip into the jungle and connect with different layers, historical layers, the violence and extraction in this region in Colombia.
And this is a very specific part of Colombia. It's on the coast, and I personally wasn't aware of these communities there. Can you tell us a little bit about how you learned about it, how you got the idea for the story, and the process of the pre-production process, the research that it took?
Yes, I have worked in this region for 20 years. In different projects, cinema projects, social projects. In one of these projects, I met different women and men that make these mortuary rituals and make this tradition. In this conversation, I start to think in this maybe how these cultural expressions and these rituals that is not like a kind of a folklore in these communities is in fact activities of the quotidianity, is a practice,
Daily practice.
is life practice, is a way to live in this region, and also a way to resist against the violence and the war in this region in Colombia. So I start to reflect about how these expressions becomes in another victim in the war in Colombia.
The narco
Yes,
yeah.
yes, the war in Colombia, in fact, now is different. Is for different reasons,
Right.
and in this specific region is the people fight to control the different narco traffic routes,
Right.
but also because it's a really rich region. Historical the historical relation between the center of the country with this region is more extractive relations of different recursos. I don't know, maybe there is a region really rich in gold mines, for example. This is one of the topics of the film. So in fact, I listened as these people, these men and these women, talk about how the war is a kind of new slavery, contemporary slavery, and this is one of this is one of the reasons for this ritual still alive there in these communities, because since the slavery times, these rituals has been a way to resist against the slavery.
Right. Yeah. Honoring the dead and honoring the traditions, and
Yes.
yeah. I mean, this film is really feels like a spiritual journey, even as an experience, and I think a big part of it is the jungle. The jungle is almost like a character in the film.
Yes.
And just the connection that the people have with the land there. It's very powerful part of the story. Can you tell us a little bit about the filming there? Obviously, you were in touch with the communities while you were filming and involved them in the process. How did that go? And also, were you ever in danger while filming?
Yes, this film was a particularly difficult because it's not inspired in a particular place or community, because I compilate all my experience in different region, different place. So in fact, in the script, the place that I wrote in the script, no Israelis,
Yeah.
yes,
Doesn't exist.
doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Yes, but in the pre-production process, we start to looking for the place more convenience to adapt this story, and looking for a special place with different kind of topographic elements and geographic elements, different rivers converge in this place, and so we can make a construct this long trip, but with only movement, maybe 1 kilometer around this place. We finally we found this place is called Agua Clara, and there is a really strong community because this place is part of the natural parks in Colombia. So this community have a really strong relation to protect this territory. So the first thing we have to do was connect with this connection, with this way to stay and habit the territory. Okay, so we conform a really small crew to habit in this community, to habit in this territory, because it's impossible to make a film with this atmosphere and with this connection, spiritual connection with the place, if you don't connect with the territory. If you fight with the nature, if you fight with the weather, for example, with the river, always you lost.
You can't win. Yeah.
You lost.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy because all the crew was this connection with this territory, understand is another way to shoot. Is not the same to shoot in the city. Is other relationship with the time. Is maybe a no time, and the schedule always is still open to change some things to protect us, protect the territory, protect the community, and protect us. And I understand this difficult condition, immediately become in the character of the film. Is the character of the film.
Yes.
The film can capture the sense of this territory because we learn to stay there and make the film that we want to do, but in connection with this space, a special place. Now I think is a kind of gift of the territory, this possibility to connect with this place. But this is the way to the communities habit this territory, because for example in the main character, Jose de los Santos, you can look how he habit the jungle, but the jungle habit him. Yes,
it's a coexistence
in an organic way. And this is a really a strong experience. But I think the most important is how you can grow up like a human being with this kind of experience to shoot the film.
And I think what you're talking about, it can be felt when you're watching the film. I remember even there are moments where you can close your eyes, but just the sound of the forest, of the jungle, of the hum of the water, that it's you don't even have to see it. It's very immersive. So what you're telling me now, I can now see how you kind of surrendered to the place while filming it. That's how it felt while watching it.
Yes, it's because when I making movies, I don't looking for make a objective or rational narrative. For me, the film and the cinema is an opportunity to make a experience through the image, the sound, the sense. No? We try to transmit this experience to be in the middle of the jungle, to walk in the jungle, the experience with Jose de los Santos. And this experience in the middle of the jungle is have a particular thing. If you walk with other people, each people have different experience there, and the sensation with different things you listen and see is different for each people, each person.
Right.
Also, is different in each time. In each moment you walk into the jungle, the experience is different, and in fact, some things that you see and that you listen, you never know if it's a reality or no. Is exists or doesn't exist.
Right.
So this is the reason for with the DP Juan David Velázquez start to work and look the image with special hypnotic film, no hypnotic feeling. And I start to think how can immerse the spectator in this experience and through the image, and start to work with a low light, because is better to don't show all the spectators the same thing. And the same with the song, with Carlos Cortés and Federico Garcia y José Miguel Enríquez. They are Mexicans, sonists. With they start to make a song design that we don't like to make a song a really when the sound in positive in under the image, no, cover the image, and don't stimulate the spectator with the sound. And this is the reason for we work with the sound to design an ambient with maybe to attract the attention of the spectator, for make or for make maybe an spectator more active spectator, no passive spectator to receive, stimulate sound of all the space. No, is more a spectator have to try to listen, and it's a way to connect with the film, because sometimes the kind of films people now in this time think no, it's a slow film, is nothing happens, but in fact everything happened in this film, and the spectator can pay attention. I try to pay attention how he listen. They listen.
Another thing that you mentioned the lead actor who basically carries the film. Can you tell me a little bit about the casting? How did you find him? And is he connected to the communities in any way?
Yes, we worked with the main cast, the principal cast. All they are professional actors or actors with experience in theater, movies, and TV. We decided work with this kind of cast because in Colombia now usually when the Afro-Colombian actors work in a film, maybe the producers and directors don't considered for other films because is a no face.
Right,
Do you know?
They're kind of very,
Yes, but for
recognizable.
me, I don't work in this way. For me, the most important is the work with the body, the conscience, the work together in a cooperation through the film is like yes, it's a cooperation. It's a co-creation. In fact, it's a co-creation. Yes, different actors and actresses have connection with this community because maybe his parents, his grandfathers come to the city from these communities or still live in this community. So because Cali with this region is the relation is really closing. We have a big community from this region, and the cultural identity is totally make with this tradition and community. No, it's not a relation, distant relation with
It's
with the
blended.
yes, it's blended. Yes. So, for example, Jose de los Santos is a professional actor. He's a teacher. He has 20 years of experience in theater, and is an academic. He write and research about the performance, and specifically the performance that include the different expression of the cotidianity of the community, the Pacific communities. Yes, so was a really good experience because we can work together to the co-creation of all the characters, and the most important for us to prepare the film was connect our energy to have the most comfortably communication between director and actor, and because this is the way to I need to make the films. I don't want only say orders. No, you have to do that. You have no. I start to connect through different conversations, long conversations with each one of the casting, and start to connect with the story, with the character, and we start to connect with the energy, equilibrate, and have and make a specific language to communicate in set. Yes.
So it was a very collaborative
Yes.
process, right? I mean, he is, what you were saying about him makes sense. I didn't know about him before, so it was quite a revelation. He's a beautiful actor, like really
Yes.
powerful, and he has that presence, very calm, commanding presence, which the character
Yes.
requires because he is kind of the spiritual leader in that community. And wherever he shows up in every scene, everyone kind of backs up because they know
Yes.
how powerful he is and what he can do. So that was pretty, very, very interesting to watch. And then also some of the details that I noticed, like with the glasses around the, I love
Yes.
those. He has those glasses, and he has a little band around the head so that he doesn't lose them. So those were nice, and I think also the details with the dog, where it's just like
Yes.
this kind of empathy towards all living creatures in the area was really beautifully done. I think I'm also curious to learn more about those very specific rituals that are touched upon in the film. It's mostly like burial rituals. Did you work with did you and the actor work with the community to kind of like to get those details that you used in some of the scenes?
Yes. Um, the actor told me when we was preparing the character that his grandmother did these rituals in his community.
Right.
Yes, so he knows
He had
the
personal
rituals,
connection.
but
Okay.
these rituals is not I think is not so mysterious. No, is
Yeah.
open of
It's
the
open. Yeah.
community.
Yeah.
So these rituals still alive
Yeah.
in the territory, in
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
territory, but in the city,
Right. Okay.
yes, too.
But
So
they are particular to the African Colombian community, right?
yes,
Yeah.
it's a
Okay.
particular
Yeah.
way to celebrate the dead, because for they is a celebration. So he in fact knows for his family the ritual have to how to do, and the other things. I research a lot about this ritual. I participate in this ritual. When I was in this project that I talk, when we meet different women and men to do this ritual, is because these mortuary rituals has declared like as immaterial cultural patrimony in Colombia. So I went to this place to talk with different men and women and record a special of videos, little videos or piece
Right.
of this conversation, to know a lot about these rituals. So in the script, maybe the details was in the script, and then when we start to shoot in the different scenes with Jesus, is the actor, adapt with his his self way to did these actions,
Right.
with the grandmother's his grandmother tradition.
So it was a personal connection there.
Yes.
Yeah. And also the some of the music that you used, the composed, the songs, are they traditional songs from the region?
Yes, the middle of the songs in the rituals is traditionals. Maybe is nobody knows the author,
The author, yeah.
because it's like folklore. It's an oral tradition in this region. But I work also with Nidia Góngora. Nidia Góngora is a song, a sing, and from this region is a really important singer in Colombia, of this cultural leader in this region of the Pacific, Colombian Pacific. And I proposed her to make a original song for the film. We start to the propose was in one way. I proposed her to communicate dialogue, start to and dialogue,
Dialogue, yeah.
between she and me, through our language. Start to dialogue between the cinema language and music language. And again, I think in this moment that I the same with the music, with the sound design, that I didn't like or didn't want a music that posed under the film.
Right.
Is more a dialogue with Jose de los Santos, how the music can accompany the trip of Jose de los Santos. So she started to think about the tradition, because he lives in this region. He practices these rituals. He sing in the mortuary rituals, because these songs that people sing in these rituals have a specific name. The name is alabaos.
Alabaos.
Alabaos. This is the kind of music that the people sing in the mortuary rituals. So she started to write the lyric of this trip, to connect the trip of the main character with this cult of the dead.
Right.
Yes.
Right. It's quite potent when you hear it in the film.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a weight to it. And then I'm also curious about your own story with filmmaking. How did you become a director? Can you? We don't know much about you, and this is your second feature film, and
Yes.
so we're very happy to discover your work. Can you tell us a little bit more about how you got into filmmaking, and what are some of your what kind of cinema inspires you?
Okay. Yes. Actually, I currently I am a teacher in a university in Cali, and maybe for 50 years now.
15?
50 years.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
15.
15.
15, yes.
So-
Yes. And no, so older.
Yes, it's like that's impressive.
15 years, yes. 15 years. And this is the main connection with the films I do, because for me, the cinema is a way to think and being in the world. So when I start to work in a film, start to find answer for different kind of topics that I am interested for my personal interest. Is the first reason to start to do a making film, because it's a long trip.
Yeah.
It's a real long and hard trip. So I think this is a experience of my life. So I am have to real interested in this kind of topic and immerse in this universe to construct and to make the film, to make all the elements. But I try to answer this, to find this answer of this question of I make myself about the war, for example, in Colombia, the relation with the territory, with the world, no, the relation between father and son is topics that I interesting. And when I think in the characters of the history in my film, I always think that I like the specific station of the life when you are in transit.
The in-between
Yes,
moments, yeah.
I love focus my interest to narrate through the film in this transit of the life. It's really difficult because nothing is clear in
Yeah,
this
yeah.
specific period in the or time of the life. But for me, is the time of the life of the life when the humans uh, is more interesting because you are in the between in the you are fragile, maybe vulnerability, maybe.
Fragile, yeah.
So all the reflection about the world, about the life is converged in this time.
Yeah.
Yes, for this reason, I worked in different projects about the dead, about the rituals. For me, is really important. The rituals in the life, the way how the humans, or how we can live in the world in a better form or way. For me is through the rituals, because the world is really hard. It's really confused for me, and the rituals can organize the life, the quotidianity. No, you can send base in the life, and this is the topics that I usually work in my films. And also I becoming director because I think I follow the life. Because I studied in the university. I studied social communication to be a journalist.
Interesting.
My feeling interesting was be a sport journalist.
Wow.
Because
Okay.
I love the sports.
Okay.
But when I start to study and start to see movies, watch movies, and connect with the image, I discovered that cinema is a kind of passport to live in the world.
Yeah.
And to also to meet and know all I want, for first hand. Do you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because maybe I I don't want to know the world through the other
Yeah.
point of view.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, and cinema is a real experience for me in the film. But since I am becoming a teacher, I have other preoccupation,
Yeah.
I don't know, interest to grow up the Colombian cinema industry, because it's really necessary to grow up the point of view of our country, of our region, with different topics, with different genres of the cinema, to narrate stories.
The stories of your
Yes,
country.
and connect with the region through the cinema and other arts. I don't know.
That's beautiful. And it's a wonderful way to end this conversation. Thank you for your time. We're very happy you
Thank
were
you.
able to join us in Vancouver, and we look forward to presenting your film tonight.
Yes.
Thank you again for this wonderful conversation, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay in Vancouver, and we hope to see you again with another film.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You have been listening to the VIF podcast. Thanks to our community broadcast partner, TELUS Story Hive, for their support. If you're enjoying the show, please rate and review the podcast, and be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss an episode. Visit viv.org to learn more about the Vancouver International Film Festival and see what's on at the VIF Center year-round.